Thanks for tuning in to the episode of King, Mother King Media TV. And once again, I'm your host, the Double OG Guru of Boxing, Ted King. Today I want to expound on a few comments that I received regarding Oleksandr Usyk. I said that I had moved him up to the #1 pound-for-pound fighter of the world. And of course, some comments were that, how can you have a heavyweight? Heavyweight should not be on the pound-for-pound list. And in most cases, that would be true. If a fighter campaigned originally going into the professional ranks as for example, a full-fledged heavyweight fighter, then of course, yes, I would think that'd be a valid point in terms of, you shouldn't compare a heavyweight fighter to someone else who is on the pound-for-pound list who is less than a heavyweight fighter. And I agree with that at some instances, for some situations. But Oleksandr Usyk, he did not go into the heavyweight ranks immediately as far as turning pro. In fact, he started his campaign as a cruiserweight. And prior to that, his international experiences, he won the gold medal, I believe, as a light heavyweight. Oleksandr Usyk actually has won some world titles as far as in the amateur ranks as a middleweight. So he has came up through the ranks, through middleweight, as a middleweight, as a light heavyweight, and of course turning pro as a cruiserweight, and became champion, undisputed cruiserweight champion, as well as an undisputed now heavyweight champion of the world. So I put Oleksandr Usyk on the pound-for-pound list #1 for those reasons, because of his stellar. Well, let's also remember Oleksandr is 37 years old, so he's been fighting for quite a long time. He's no puppy in the game of boxing. So the sport of boxing embraces the fact that Oleksandr is now the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world and beat, some would argue, the best ever heavyweight, not me, that ever put on a pair of gloves. That's not my perspective in terms of Tyson Fury. I don't view him as an all-time great heavyweight champion. I think that he's a good fighter, a very good fighter, and exceptionally talented for especially a man of 6'9", upwards of 270 pounds. So yeah, I think that you have to give credit where credit is due. And as far as Tyson Fury's physical attributes, he would be ranked as one of the greatest gifted fighters of all time. But that's not the greatest fighter of all time. So yeah, moving forward, Usyk has displayed, he had beaten Joshua twice. He beat now ascending heavyweight contender. In fact, the IBF has now catapulted this fighter as the #1 contender for the heavyweight championship of the world, and that would be Daniel Dubois. And so Daniel Dubois has ascended. He fought Usyk once and in fact lost him, had him down, in fact lost the fight, a controversial knockdown, which can be viewed as legitimate in folks' eyes, at least in mine. I thought that was a legitimate body shot where Usyk went down, and they didn't call it a knockdown, and of course he did turn around and he did stop Daniel Dubois later on in the fight. So that is the reason why I gave Oleksandr Usyk the nod as a pound-for-pound great in the sport of boxing today. With that being said, I'm Double OG Guru of Boxing, Ted King. Don't forget to like, comment, share your comment with your friends, subscribe to the channel. Until the next one, keep your hands up. I'm on to the next.